Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It is still Thursday, January 5th, 2023. On the Drunk Poker, 'tis beer time. So today I wanted to go out to Oast House in Niagara on the Lake. And to get to know Niagara on the Lake now, there's all kinds of new road work out there, so you got to get off the highway just after the big outlet malls there at Highway 89. And you hang a right. If you hang a left, you can go visit a place where they're teaching people how to become the next generation of great brewers. The Niagara College Teaching Brewery. They have a brewery, they have a winery, they have cannabis cultivation and distillery. But what they're doing is they're teaching the next great brewer who's going to come there from there. I hope. This is fantastic because brewing is a passion, absolutely, but it's a science, man. It is an art, and people are going to school to learn this. I considered it for a bit, but I realized one very, very important thing early on when I tried homebrewing even, is I'm really good at drinking beer. I am not good at making beer. And I don't have the patience, but, to the students, to the people who are going out there and laying down their hard-earned money and learning and brewing. Now, there's a lot of beers you can pick from, but what I love is their Beer 101 series. And what this is, it's a beer lesson in a can. On the back, they talk about the style of beer. They talk about where it comes from, the general description and the aroma, and what you compare it with. And they talk about all kinds of stuff, mouthfeel, alcohol, made from, aroma, flavor. And what they're trying to do is not only they're educating, students who are going to become work at breweries of the future, they're also educating the drinkers. So of course I went and I picked up just a few because I'm trying to be good this year and not overwhelm my fridge. But I had to get the IPA. So it's an India Pale Ale. It's a 6%. It's a classic style, I believe. I'm looking at like a West Coast IPA. I also picked up a Best Bitter and a Vienna Lager and something else, I don't remember. But I'm trying to limit myself to 6-packs because it's just so easy to buy so many beers. So I want to applaud them for doing what they do. I think this is a great idea. I love the idea of education. And you have to have a passion for this. Like, I have no passion for what I do for a living. It's just my job. I go and do my job. They pay me to do my job, and I come home. But when you do beer, it's a little different, I think. I think you have to have some kind of passion and creativity to make this be something you can do. Obviously, there's a lot of hard slogging going on, just making beer and cleaning. But let's get into it. Cheers to, school beers. I left school in 1990. Haven't looked back since. Cheers. So what you're looking at here when you're talking about this series of beers is you want technically proficient beers. You want beers that are to style, because when you're going to learn how to brew, you need to learn how to brew the style the way it's supposed to be. There are all kinds of creative stuff happening 100%, but unless you understand how to make a basic IPA, how will you ever appreciate what comes next, right? And I believe this is it. This is a West Coast style IPA, a nice caramel malt. They got the kind of caramel sweetness in the back, a pithy, piney back end, orange, maybe some grapefruit in there. This is a very simple, straightforward IPA. This is not fancy. This is not, bells and whistles. Here's a beer. It's an IPA. You get it. And I like it. I think it's a solid IPA. I think and that's what you want. You want these people who are learning how to brew. Now, again, there's lots of people who it comes naturally, right? Some people can do things and it's just part of their natural life. They have this skill, right? Magic. My friend Michael Crass, who does magic, I'd watch him and he's like, hey, I can't do magic, right? And then, other people, they need to learn how to do things. And I think an education is massive, and I did not get one. I dropped out of high school in, I think it was 11th grade or 12th. No, it was 11th grade. And I never went back. Now, I came from an era when you could get away with that, right? Like, I own a house. I'm lucky enough that my life experience translates into a job that, allows me to live a halfway decent lifestyle. But to me, and I encourage all the kids who work for me, that education is so important. Whatever it is, trade school, university, whatever gets you what you need to do. And I love the fact that people are out there learning how to brew beer, because you know what? It just means more beer for me and for you. I'll share. So check them out. Check them out. They have a lot, and the brewers get to do, like the brewer students get to do their own kind of funky thing. I didn't get any of them because, again, I'm trying to be responsible in 2023. It's really friggin' hard because I want to just buy one of everything. But you can check out all these kind of, they do weird, wacky stuff then, but also check out the straight-to-style Beer 101 stuff. I'm going to go watch the hockey game. Go Canada, go. Thank you, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Poke loves you. Education is important, but beers are importanter. Cheers. Did I say that right? Is importanter a word? It is now.